here from Unique in the Creek. Today what I want to do is pay a little homage, however you say it, to our first responders. With everything that's been happening in the world, all over the place, the fires, everything, the ice storms, all that stuff, I think we need to do something for our first responders. So I am going to do a really cool, it's going to be more towards our firefighters. Now this is a sign I'm using. This is a sign that is made in-house at Unique in the Creek. It's just the firefighter logo. It's basic firefighter. Yeah, so I'm going to do a cross, but I'm going to do a tri-colored cross, and we're going to use the new pre-cut mesh. And I'm going to show you how amazing this stuff is. This sign and everything I'm using is in the description of this live right now. This is Wreath sign 1672. We do have it in the police as well. So I don't know. I got a sign, but I also brought home this ribbon. I thought maybe just, I don't know, without screaming firefighter or anything, just having some like red ribbon or even this black star ribbon for the center of our cross would look really cool. So I'm going to make the cross, and we'll see at the end what I decide that I'm going to do. So this is a 6-inch sign. We do make the 6 inches for basically to fit the cross board and our wing boards. So that's why they're a lot smaller, but they're the perfect size. Like I said, I'm going to be making a cross. We're going to be using this, I love this stuff, this pre-cut mesh. This is the style of the cross I've started. Now, here's my scissors. Just trim this off. Got a little piece of string here. Now, no mesh is completely off limits to any strings or frays or anything, but this stuff comes pretty close. So it is, it's very durable. It's called a fine weave, and it's got a lot of plastic in it. So it's really high hiding, like it hides very well. So the petal I'm going to do today, we're going to be doing a black petal on the outside of the cross. We're going to be then doing a white with silver foil and a silver with silver foil in the middle. This cross, doing these colors, you can then add, if you want to do it for a firefighter or whatever, you can add red ribbon to the middle, making it a firefighter. You can add black and blue ribbon, making it police, or, you know, you guys get the gist. Like I said, we do have the police ones, and I think we have like army and stuff like that too. So I figured the black, white, and silver will be perfect no matter what we're honoring. Okay. So what I've done on the cross board, I have preloaded. This is the bottom of the cross. Okay. On row 12, I've done the three holes. So I did 3 holes of zip ties. The next one I only did 2, because this mesh is pretty thick. We don't need, and I have 2 pieces of mesh in that center. So I have a piece of silver and a piece of white. We only need every other Okay, now you can, I'm making it more confusing than it is. You can use every single row if you want. I'm just showing you how we can save on mesh. We're going to skip every other, except for up here when we get closer to the top, because we need to end this with the 3 pieces here. So, yeah, like I said, I'm probably making it more confusing. I've skipped some up here too. If you want, just do every section. I don't know why I did that. Because we're going to only be using half pieces of mesh anyways. Half, okay? So, even though every single row on the bottom of the cross, every row, so 5 to 12, every outside zip tie is going to get a piece of black. We're going to have black all the way up the sides. Same with the sides and same with the top, okay? And what we're going to do, now this is the pre-cut. This mesh also, the fine weave also comes in the roll if you want to cut your own, but this stuff is amazing. Look how flat it is. So it makes petal making awesome because you don't have that inner curly pieces, which I absolutely love. Okay, so we're gonna take, actually maybe I'll use the white piece to teach you guys how I'm doing this so you can see it a little better on the screen. So let me grab a piece. This is the white with silver. So I'm using white with silver, I'm using the black metallic, and then I'm using the silver with silver metallic, okay? And I did put the SKUs for all of them in the description. So what we're going to do, like I said, we're going to use half pieces of petal. So I'm going to grab 2 clips. You can also use rubber bands if you want. I'm going to actually put my petals into my zip ties as I'm making them anyways. So, I'm not going to use the rubber bands right now. You're going to take a piece of your mesh. So this is a 10.5 by 10.5 piece, okay? Curl up. Now there's not much of a curl with the pre-cut mesh, but if you're cutting it, it's curl up. There's a little tiny bit of a curl. You're going to turn it into a diamond shape. The factory edge, top left, bottom right. And I have a inner piece, or inner cardboard tube that I always have the word keep, so I know not to throw it out. I'm going to use this to make my petal, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, I'm going to put the corner of my mesh right over top of my roll here, and I'm going to roll it to this top corner here, okay? So just roll it like that, and when you come to the end, you're going to see you can see that your bottom corner is almost matched with this corner. It doesn't have to be matched. I just wanted to let you know that you can actually see that it's matched. And then you're going to pull your tube out, okay? Give it don't let go of the center. Give it a little tug. Now this part of the point is what we want shown. So you'll see there's this part. It's also called a cone petal too. So people make dahlias and stuff with this petal. Okay. Give it a little tug. All right. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it because I'm doing half petals. I'm just going to fold it in half like that. And I'm going to cut right down the middle here. I'm going to put a clip on the edge of this. Okay, and now we have a half a petal. Alrighty. Now I can't put this in yet, so I'm going to rubber band it just because I'm just showing you how I make the petal because I need black. So let me do a black one and I'll show you. So in my design, all the outside zip ties are getting black, half a piece of black. So per row, you're only going to use 1 piece of mesh. Again, It is heat cut, but nothing is fray proof. So we're gonna put our roll. Okay, grab the corner, and I got my factory edge, top left, bottom right. I'm gonna roll it up to the top corner here. Okay, I'm gonna slide out my, don't let go of your center, because then you have to roll it again. Okay, there's our rolled petal. I'm just gonna fold it in half. I'm gonna cut right here. Just put a clip on it to hold it together. Now I did pre-make some when I was upstairs. And I've preloaded my zip tie rows. Okay, this, remember I said this pointed part is the part I want facing out. So you'll see this opening here. All you're going to do is pinch at the top here and then slide it into your zip tie. And then pull that. So it's about 1/4 of an inch into my zip tie. Okay, and then the center one I put white and silver. Now I'm going to put the other black piece in the other zip tie. So like I said, you're only using one piece of mesh, black mesh, per row. Now the white mesh, the white and silver mesh, it depends on if you're going to put a white and silver in each row. So that's totally up to you. I'm just saving mesh. I'm showing you how you can just like save on mesh. And we just have half a silver, half a white into the zip tie. And then we're going to cut this off. Now I started at the bottom. You can see the back. Again, we'll do another black. Always make sure you have your factory edge to the top right and left. Okay, put the corner and roll to the other corner. And because it's 10.5, it's a perfect square. Both corners actually meet when you're rolling it. Okay, just gonna kind of fold it in half. Make sure that both sides are about equal. You don't have to be precise. Cut it down the middle. Putting a clip on one. Okay, there's that pointed side is facing upwards. Put it into the preloaded zip tie and do it up. The other side black. And then this one I just skipped the middle. You can do a white and a silver if you want there. Hello. All right, let's do another one. So I was doing them upstairs while I was watching TV, and I made a whole bunch of half ones, and I just put a little, one of the little rubber bands, so you guys wouldn't have to sit here and watch me roll a whole bunch of petals. But I'm going to roll these ones, so you can see how easy it is. Just give it a little pull. Okay, you want to make sure you have that corner. Flip it over. I'm going to cut it in half. You don't need a full petal. This stuff is very well, like high hiding. So if you put a full petal, you're just wasting some mesh. And it's giving us that kind of ombre kind of look with the silver, white, black. Now you could also change out and put maybe, like if you're doing a firefighter, you could use red mesh if you wanted. I figured I'd just use the silver, black, and white because it would go with either, like firefighter or police. Now I'm making sure, you can see my white is all on this side of the cross and the silver is on this side. So I'm going to put my white on the bottom, my silver on the top, and put this whole thing right in the center. So the center gets two half pieces, and that's why I skipped a few rows to save some mesh, because you can't tell when you look at it from the front that we've skipped any rows with that. Okay, so we got that really cool look. And then once you finish off a row, just cut your zip ties off. So again, staying with the same pattern, the black. On the outside. And a white and a gray. So you're only using half. And you want to make sure whatever colors you're using, you just keep with that pattern. So on the bottom of this, I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 silver and 5 white, because I skipped this silver right here, this one, and this one. Like I said, you can put, if it's too confusing, do all the rows. It's only half a piece. Okay, so that is the bottom. We're going to do the exact same thing at the top. Same pattern. The white is going to stay to this side. The silver is going to stay to that side. And the black, again, is going to be on the outside. So it goes really fast if you have your board preloaded and your mesh rolled. Now you can roll it in your lap because you don't have to come down. If you use the pre-cut, you don't have to come down and cut your mesh. So this is the top, so my petals are going upwards. Oh, it's cold down here. It's so cold and windy. And my hands are like icicles. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 black here. Again, I don't know why. You can use a white and a silver. Just showing how you can save some mesh by just skipping some. And I'm making sure all the points are upwards. Preload this one right here. You only need to put the end of your petal about 1/4 of an inch in. Again, the white to the left, silver to the right. It's easier to put them in together like this. Now, when I'm done, I am going to put a zip tie from here to here on the corners here. And we're going to put a black just to keep it look full looking. There, that's better. That's what you want to hear. Yeah, you guys, Louisiana had some crazy weather. Crazy, crazy. We're used to the cold and the snow up here, but what? I hope everything's okay, Dre. No, what, you have 40 pieces. We did 40 pieces because 40 pieces is mostly what you need for a to do a flower. So for this one I'm doing right now, this cross, I'm using 40 half pieces, which is 20 pieces of mesh. So you're only using half the pack of the black, and then the white, I'll count them when we're done. Zip ties are 18 pound. These are the Unique and Creek gray zip ties. But we do have clear ones. I just like to use the gray ones because when you flip it over, the gray ones match the board. I just find it looks a little more professional, that's all. With everything matching. There's no rhyme or reason why. We just sell both kinds. So whatever you like. Okay, again, we're going to keep the white and the silver on the same sides. This is the right side, no, left side. Oh. That's horrible. I hope she's all right, Dre. Sorry, I haven't been on social media at all, except to post my bills stuff. And to do lives. Oh, my hands are frozen. I can't even do the zip ties up. They're so cold. I don't know why my craft room is in the basement, so I think it's heat rises, so I think it's always warmer upstairs. Okay, we're almost done. And then in the center, I'll do a couple kerfuffles to lift the sign or the bow or whatever I decide to put in the center, just to lift it up off the board. Because you can see we have, you know, quite a bit of depth coming with this cross. Again, I'm skipping just a row or two. You just save mesh, that's all. You don't have to skip. But you can see how nice this is. This is a white and a half a petal, and you can hardly see my palm through it. So it's really nice. I skipped that right here, but you can't even tell. Watch. Can't even see the board. Okay, we are done the rows. I'll flip it over. Pretty cool looking, right? Big. Pull it out a bit. So there's my back. Okay, the sides, top, bottom. Like I said, I skipped one row on the top and the sides. Skipped 3 at the bottom. It's up to you. And then I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 half pieces of white, which means I only used 7 pieces of mesh. 7 pieces of white mesh. And that would be the same with the gray. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, because we used half. And then the black, because we're going to use more black because I'm going to do black in the corners here. So that'll be another 2 pieces. So I'm going from this corner to this corner. This corner to this corner. Oh my God, my hands are cold. Hello, hello everybody. No, this isn't a kit. It's just the new pre-cut mesh that we got in. We got it in all kinds of colors. Have a checkout on the website, uniqueandcreate.com. Go check out the pre-cut under Deco Mesh. Okay, I'm still going to use half petals. Just stick a half into the zip tie here, and it kind of breaks up this corner here and gives it more of a, I don't know, a finished full look. I know, Liz, that's where I am. I'm hoping our fence doesn't fall down again. Okay, there we go. So it doesn't look as, still has that cross shape, but it's a little bit fuller because once we put some mesh in the center here and then our sign or our bow, it makes a big difference. Okay, so that was 20, 21, 22 black so far. So you will need, if you want to do this exact same design, you will need more than half a package. All right, so in the center here, there's 4 holes. I am going to preload all 4 holes, or all 4 sides. So it's going to be like a square. And you'll find that you'll see if you order the crossboard is a little thicker and it's more solid than our other boards, because I know a lot of people put the crosses outside. So we wanted to make sure that your frame was sturdy to handle the outdoor weather. Okay, so now what color am I going to do? I guess I should decide if I'm going to put a bow, use the fighter sign, Oh, that's going to look cool. We're going to put some mesh. So if I'm going to use this firefighter sign, I think I might use back. So while I have it flipped over, I'm going to put a hanger. I'm just going to go right in the center. So this is the top, down and back up the 2 holes there. Okay, just make a, there we go. So I'm making a hanger so it can be hung. I'm going to put a cable mount. Now my cable mount I'm using, I have put automotive tape on it. When you use cable mounts on the back of this like aluminum signs, it's hard to get things to stick. But we found this automotive, well, we didn't, Jackie did, automotive tape that works amazing. Now, you do have to let it has to set. Like you can use the, it's stuck to my finger. You can use the sign right away, but don't yank on it because it does take time to, like, for the adhesive to set. But once it's set, it's stuck on there. They use this to attach things on the outside of cars. So you know it's pretty strong. It's trying to get that tape. I have no fingernails. So I have a hard time getting the backing off these stupid things. Okay, I got it lifted. There we go. Grab it. Yay! Okay, so I'm just going to put my cable mount. It's a 6-inch sign. That's about the middle, right. I'm just looking at my mat. Right about there. Okay, once you get it on, push really hard. Okay. Good push. Push, 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 push. Let's try gray. Because you know what? I don't have to cut the mesh. I'm just going to clip these off. So easy when you want to change your mind. Just turn it over. And there we go. We'll save these for another project. Let's try the gray in behind. I think the white was just too stark. Again, we're going to do that again. So 4. And if you want to do like back the blue, you can switch out the gray for blue, like a royal blue or a navy blue, or you can switch out the gray for a red for the firefighter. Like I said, the black, silver, and white pretty much represents anything, and you can use it for, you know, even the military. Let's try silver. The amazing thing too with the cut mesh, I have stacks of it and it only takes up so much space because I just pile it all on top of each other. So it saves a lot of room. I could put it, literally put it all under my table and I wouldn't even need to have all these racks of rolls of ribbon or mesh. Okay, let's try the silver and see. So again, I have the factory edge, the left and right. Folding one, the bottom down, fold the top. Flip it up. So I'm grabbing the ruffles, and this part, rounded part, is what I'm sticking into the zip tie. Hold it down. I like to use these when I'm pulling. Yeah, I think I'm going to like the gray better, or silver, whatever you call it. It's gray with silver metallic. wanted you guys to get your hands on some and try it. Pretty awesome stuff. And this is all plastic. This could go outside, no problem. The board is plastic, the zip ties are plastic, the mesh is plastic. The only thing that's not plastic is the sign, but it's aluminum. So, and even our backing, the tape we use, the automotive tape, even that is, you can put outside. Yeah, I think so too. I think the white was just like too bam in your face. Especially when it's, you know, more of a masculine cross. Not that firefighters are not women. But I think more the sign is more. Yes, includes pre-cut mesh. We want to see what you guys think. I love this stuff. Probably because I don't have to cut it. There we go. I think I like that better. Again, we don't want our fire hydrant in our ladder. Well, the ladders, we don't want our fire hydrant upside down. I'm going to use the same top bottom corner hole. So that one right here. Gotta stand up. Top. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much, much better. Now that's a statement. Put that back down. And then we can write a little note. Thank you for your service or whatever. You can put your sticker on the back. You can date it. You can write whatever you want. Let's put, I'm just going to put 2025 Lori. Just use a Sharpie marker and it will stay on there. And there we go. Pretty cool. And that's all I got for you guys. I just wanted to show you. I just came watching the news and I'm like, you know, listening about the fires and stuff like that. I'm like, those poor firefighters. I said to Dave, you know what? I'm going to do my live today and you know, really thank our first responders. I don't think they get credit where credit is due. So if you or your spouse or anyone in your family is a first responder, firefighter, EMS, policeman, or whatever, thank them for their service from all of us at Unique in the Creek. And also, you know, just thank them. Sometimes that's all, you know, that's all they need is just a nice thank you. To know that they, you know, what they're doing is appreciated, and I'll definitely appreciate it. All right, my friends. Well, there we go. It's a pretty big cross. It is about 36 inches long and 24 inches wide. We use, oh, let's count our mesh. So we use 22 black pieces. And I used 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 pieces of gray and 7 pieces of white. Pretty, not bad, eh? There goes my A. Not bad, eh? Okay. Thanks for watching and have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody.